Here is a story about responsibility. I believe that it is important for managers to listen both to their people and to their inner voice so that the true knowledge can arise to meet the need. An entrepreneur built up a group of companies in the environmental industry. I was hired as the chief operating officer, the COO, for these companies to provide the transition to a more formal organization. The existing organization was conditioned to cut corners on most things and was not cognizant of the current or evolving environmental regulations. The treatment of hazardous waste is time-consuming and expensive if done properly. It is tempting to take shortcuts to achieve lower costs rather than applying proper treatment. It is essential to install and enforce the controls to assure compliance with the laws. There was an attitude that if politicians received contributions, they would assist in awarding contracts and keeping the regulatory agencies from investigating the company. The informal organization functioned to circumvent management controls, and an operating mantra was do what the owner wants. It was difficult to prove that people were doing what he wanted, whether or not it was proper, but they were. As COO, I was the responsible person to sign all legal documents relating to environmental compliance, as well as other major documents such as merger or acquisition papers. The owner signed very few legal documents, but controlled the content of all of them. I had many discussions with the owner on this and other management topics, but to no avail. I never saw any actual illegal activity, nor was ever pressured to perform an illegal or unethical action. However, there was an atmosphere that felt very uncomfortable, as if I was just on the outside of unsavory operations. I imagined a possible situation in which I would try to defend myself for actions that I was not aware had happened and yet had certified that they could have taken place. I was the responsible person. I couldn't live with that, and I resigned after about a year in the position.